Hey guys, Tonic here. Yesterday, Bethesda released a new update for Fallout 76, and it brought the new Atlantic City Expedition and the new Season 15 The Big Score scoreboard. But that's not all. There were also a few smaller changes added with this update, and some of them are pretty neat. So today we'll be taking a look at 5 changes you might have missed in the new Fallout 76 Atlantic City update. First up, let's start off with one of my favorite smaller changes that came with this update. Now when you kill a legendary enemy, they will drop a legendary item that matches their legendary status. So for example, now if I kill a 1-star legendary, they will drop a 1-star item. And if I kill a 2-star legendary enemy, they will then drop a 2-star item. And lastly, if I kill a 3-star enemy, they will drop a 3-star item. This is a great change in my opinion. It was never fun to take down a 3-star enemy who dropped a 1-star item, so I really like this change. Up next, let's talk about the new donation boxes. In the last update, we got the first official donation box outside of Vault 76, and before that, players always used to use suitcases at certain train stations to leave extra items. And some players still do, I still do it, I really like that tradition. But now with this update, Bethesda has added a few more around the map. Now at free fast travel locations, you will find a new donation box. There is one inside of Foundation, another near the Crater workbenches, one at Fort Atlas, another at the White Spring Refuge, and even one at the Wayward. Now this one is a bit strange because it's not a free fast travel spot, but it's still neat, and out of all of these, I will probably drop items in this one most of the time. Up next, we have a new vendor with some new plans. This vendor is over in the forest region just below Vault 76 at the Gilliman Lumber Mill. This location has been taken over by the responders with this update, and one of the NPCs here will sell some new plans. We have a new backpack skin and some new weapon paints, and they're pretty cheap. And here's a quick look at all of the new paints. So here's my fixer, and we have the gunmetal paint, we also have the new rusted paint, and the Vault-Tec paint, and I think this one's my favorite. You have the Vault-Tec logos on there, a lot of blue and some yellow, and I really like that magazine with the yellow stripes. But the fixer is not the only weapon that it works on. It will also work on the combat rifle, the 10mm pistol, we can throw on the Vault-Tec paint, the rusted paint, and the gunmetal paint. And I found that it also works on the pump shotgun. With the pump shotgun we have all 3. And with the pump shotgun, I actually kind of like the rusted paint. It gives it a really cool worn look. There's a carved in VT for Vault-Tec. And here's that new Vault-Tec survival backpack. This one's kind of neat. It's a square. You also have 2 leather pouches on the side and this yellow carrying handle. Next up, we have a new daily quest. You can find this daily quest here at the Gilliman Lumber Mill right next to the new vendor. And to start it, you just have to talk with Lane. So far, I've gotten 2 different missions. I had one where I had to go collect some meat from some traps and fight wild animals around the area. And I was also sent on this mission here, where I had to go to the new cultist location to steal some cultist artifacts. Both missions were very quick and pretty easy, so if you need to do a daily quest quick for a score challenge or something, it might be worth checking this one out. Now before we get to the final one, I know I said it was 5 changes, but I do have another quick new thing to mention. There is a new junk item in game, these wet floor signs. You can find these in the Atlantic City Aquarium, and these are great to pick up. They will give you 20 plastic each and they weigh almost nothing. So if you need to scrap junk to get plastic for a challenge or need it for crafting or something, I'd highly recommend grabbing some of these during your expedition run. But lastly, this update also added several new locations around Vault 76. There's Oregon Cave North, Settlers Ridge, The Coop, Oregon Cave West, a Blue Ridge Bunkhouse, Oregon Cave South, a Brotherhood Camp, and the newly redone Lumber Mill. These locations are all pretty small, and every one besides the cave has an NPC to talk to, and some do have a lot of dialogue. It seems like they are here for new players to stumble across so they can learn more about each faction, but I think it's cool to see the map change over time like this. I am a bit sad though about the new cultist cave locations. 2 of those spots used to be pretty cool camp locations, and now we can't build there, so I do wish that they put them somewhere else, but the cave itself is neat. It's probably my favorite location out of all of them, and there is some decent loot in there. There are a few tin can traps, which are great for steel and lead, and there are some containers with other loot in them, so I'd recommend checking that place out. But that is pretty much going to be it for this video. I just wanted to share some of the smaller things that came with this update that some players might miss. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I would like to say thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I'd like to give a massive thank you to all of the channel members: Anton Joe 7, Joe Pervincente, Turkey Maker, Ubi, Esdeath93, Terry Lockridge, Radcon, Ice Cream Manny, Jays the Aussie, I am Mr. Me Not You, Dr. Calamari, Argentier, Shaky Hands Workshop, Leo the Collector Plays, Loopy, Adam Steinton, Robert Kennard, CRM114, Theodore, Slappy Sauce, Omniprotus, Victrix, Axel, Kevin W, Anna S, Fallout McFly, Networkgate, Gold T, Lanthar, Captain Awesome, Heather Henderson, Patrick Ruda, 20th the Icefire, Baza Double Frank, Christy Mellon Schwitz. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and have a great day.